this is something that he did for a garden party that the Frouds.
For what?
A garden party that the Frouds had last year. It was on the Froud website. I think he also made one for their son Toby Froud. Go up and get a front view of him, Chris. He may not turn around.
All right.
This particular set, as far as I can get,
Andrew's the wonderful man.
It was. It was very naughty.
You wander around and delight others.
Okay, good. All right.
That, so you'll be a little bit taller. Yeah,
Whoop,
a little bit
sorry.
closer to.
I think the scale actually works quite well. Now, if you stay down,
Yeah.
I'll come down.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that would be fine. All right. We were eating breakfast, so we have some very. Well, no. He's gonna come down to you like that.
It does sound
That's great.
but
That's great. Oh yeah, I do. Of course, I go to the Income website. So I know everyone. Thank you. And see, I didn't even say I stalked it. Thank you. All right, we will see you at 4 o'clock.
You've seen it all?
Okay.
You want to run through this end? This is where they're at. Okay, let's go. Come on, walk up to this end. I can move quite fast.
Of course, Chandra knows everyone.
Up, down, down, up. Okay, where are you doing it from? Here to there?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to hold my Green Man mask that I made with Wendy? As a prom? Since you're known for your Green Man press. Like to get it off?
Don't break it.
Oh, no.
You break it, you buy it.
What do you think of my mask? I had a lot of fun. It was a great workshop. We're going to get a really nice article with our dog Quarterly out of this. No. That would
It could be anybody.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Here, let's
No.
go.
No. Because I'd either have to be wearing it or
Okay.
it'd just be fringes.
Okay, all right.
So basically, I mean, all you need to do is just say, "Hi, I'm Charles Vess. You're watching Chiller Cinema." And that's basically it. And anytime you're ready to go.
Hi, I'm Charles Vess, and you better watch Chiller Cinema or you'll just decay away.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
We're going to sprinkle these on the show so that people keep hearing Mythic Journeys. So we appreciate.
Man, boy, I tell you, this thing's got a super zoom on it.
from everybody here at Mythic Journeys. I am Mr. Schoenfeld here. Hi. I just wish I hadn't left my print down in the booth.
The backstage.
Yeah, I wanted to look at it. Wasn't that incredibly nice? If we sell that big piece, I'm going to give her a fairy.
Okay.
Because I really love them.
If you want.
The issue of me not being paid is really about me and Henson, which is 19 years old.
Right.
They were being paid.
Are they aware that the book is continuing to be a
Well,
pretty
but the
phenomenal
lawyers claimed
success?
they were too busy to think about it. Because they were, that's what they were selling to Disney. So it was crazy. But what I keep saying is that we did have it, like, sure enough, when we said we want to do a book about dollars, they said, well, why would you do it? Because you've done it and it's out there.
Because you want to do one that you're getting
Well,
paid for.
exactly. So we're trying to reclaim the name by doing a new one. I'm not saying it's a bad book, but I'm just saying, I'm just saying that each year there's a calendar that comes out.
For like Hollywood studios never making a profit.
Yeah.
It'll take 2 seconds.
Who's that?
Chiller Cinema is the show that's helped to do some promotional work for Mythic Journeys, and all you have to say is, well, I would say, I am very proud. Hi to everyone at Chiller Cinema.
Chiller Cinema.
Yeah.
Chiller?
Yeah.
As in
Yeah.
Spooky.
Serial chiller.
Yeah.
Serial chiller with a...
Yes, that's exactly right.
Alright. What do you think is the best way to...
So, can I
Yeah.
ask you another question?
Yeah.
In Good Fairies, the picture that looks like Jennifer Connelly.
I don't know which one.
Oh,
I don't have a copy of that.
Morgan Le Fay. It's Morgan Le Fay, and she had the elongated
Oh,
neck.
no, it's not.
Oh, it looks like her. to me.
Yes, right.
And but the headdress looks very similar to what she was wearing on that.
Right.
Or is that just more so
No.
that's in your subconscious?
No,
just
it's
going to
me. I mean, I only have one idea, so that's
Okay.
my problem. What had happened there was that Jim wanted her actually to be more like a Southern belle, and he had this idea that she'd have ringlets.
Yeah.
And he said, that'd be horrible. Oh, I think that'd be really pretty. That'd be horrible. And so the parents really didn't want that, but they wanted something really sort of hyper modern. And said, well, that's not going to work. So Jim just
There it is.
threw up his hands in despair and said, well, you deal with it, Brian. Thank you very much. So what I did, in desperation, he said there's a meeting that, after shooting tonight. That afternoon I just got some, it was sort of fabric stuff and there's some fishing line
Oh, okay.
and some hot glue and some leaves, and I just sprayed it
Yeah.
and glued it, sprayed it, and just created this thing. And this is what I wanted. So
Yeah,
I went along with a hairdresser, and then I took a load of other stuff with me. There's lots of things that glittered and was horrible. And so I just piled it all on.
Yeah.
And of course the parents said, no, it's terrible. And I said, I think it's just fine. Terrible. I said, well, all right. I take bits off. And we just got down to this, and they said, oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. So they felt like they had some part
Yeah.
today.
Well, of course, the worst thing that happened was that the hairdresser said, right, I'll see you at 5 in the morning. I said, what are you talking about? He said, well, you have to do the hairdressing. I said, I'm not a hairdresser. I said, well, you're the only one that happens to
Do it. Oh my gosh.
So I sort of recreated this about 3 times, so they had some spares, and that's how that came about.
Oh, it's so beautiful though, because in the scene, everyone is so very coy, and she is so very fresh, and they're very knowing. And in a way, it's a beautiful scene, but it's a little scary because she is so vulnerable, and she's so 15, especially watching as I get older. And the fact that it's almost like intelligentsia, that you can
Right.
see her thoughts are plain. It's as opposed to everyone coyly hiding themselves
Well,
behind
the
masks.
thing, I mean, the other problem, because this is what we were talking about last night, brought it up, is that I didn't do these costumes. There was a lot of controversy. This was actually Jim Henson's son's girlfriend.
Okay.
And I really objected. I didn't hate them. Because if you look,
But it's not your vision.
all the other stuff it's long, flowing, it's falling off, it's hardly, there's a lot of supports, we did hidden supports, and it's very sophisticated.
Yeah.
And here was this, but he, because of the family connection, it was in.
But the only thing people remember are the masks.
Yeah, I mean, I did.
So, yeah.
I mean, we had people make them, but we did it from molds, and I supervised all the mask making.
Yeah.
And then, of course, at the last minute, when they built the set, it was huge, and then they realised they didn't have enough people. So Jim said, "Oh, we'll just get some more extras." And I said, "Jim, we don't have enough costumes."
Yeah.
So I went down to Berman's and hired stuff. And so if you look, there's sort of like Elizabethan shirts. There were things from the film Three Musketeers.
But I'm going to tell you, though, in a weird way, that kind of works because
Well,
I
they do
think of fairies as sort of taking bits and
Well,
pieces.
they do. They're often dressed in something from the past.
Yeah,
Never,
and would put things together.
Yeah, so
like somebody who's
that's what I did.
colorblind, putting
yeah.
on. Yeah.
So I mixed them all up, and
Yeah.
it worked. It
Yeah.
just sort of worked. That's how we got to there.
So, what did you think of Jared's Fall? The Jared's Fall that they have out in California?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Well, that was really interesting because it's just on this edge of being outrageous. I mean, like,
Yeah.
they sort of hold it back, but there's their own agendas
Yeah,
there
I'm sure.
about dressing up.
But still, how wonderful that it should spawn that kind of imagination that people want to. It's a thing that I personally love about Jim Henson is that he could make an art happening anywhere he was. When he was at NBC, they were having him appear on, I think, The Tonight Show, and they made him wait all day in this little office room.